Compliment of the season to you and yours. Welcome on board. Always a pleasure having you right there. This is TMI Socials, and I am Anuoluwapo Stevens. We'll begin with the trendy gist that trended all over social media just yesterday as regards President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It seems Christmas kind of like came early for you. So the federal government yesterday said it has slashed public transport fares for Nigerians by 50%. Now this was disclosed by the Minister of Solid Minerals, Dele Alake, during a press conference on the presidential intervention in public transportation to celebrate the Yuletide season in Abuja, the nation's capital. Now, according to Alake, the intervention will commence today and end on January 4th, 2024. He said, and I quote, "It is in this wise that the federal government is announcing, beginning from today, a special discounted holiday season fare on road transport and zero fare by rail across Nigeria." What this means is that from today, Nigerians willing to travel can board public transport via luxury buses at 50% discount of current cost, and all our train services on the routes the trains currently serve at zero cost to and fro on their travels this holiday season. Now, can you beat that? However, the minister said air travel was excluded from the initiative because this initiative is targeted at the masses. Remember I said Christmas came early, right? Let's see how you reacted to this on social media. Okay, so this user says, "You guys like to argue. He didn't say all transport or transport companies, but only buses owned by government. Would the 50% discount apply?" So many of you arguing, saying who would pay the buses or the travel companies. Please note, I'm not supporting him because it's a bad idea. What if people who would love to travel by their own personal car for better comfort? Now, end of quote for you there. Chris Udo says, "Wrong decision. Who's going to pay the transport companies for the reduction of the price? Anyway, I don't travel by road but flight. Oshe, big guy." Another user says he could have just said the price of fuel dropped from 600 naira to 200 naira from 31st of December to January 1st. Dear transporters, reduce your price by 50%. Shikena, that's for the president that have sense. Okay, I see a lot of persons there sharing in their own opinion as regards this particular one. David says, "Well, it's good, but once they don't like you, nothing." Okay, now let's move over to another story real quickly. We get to wrap the conversation there on that particular story. But anyway, you've heard it loud and clear. It's time for you to travel and do all of those beautiful stuff during this holiday season. Also, what trended yesterday, Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, has said that Nigerian soldiers and military officers earn less than 50,000 naira as monthly salaries, while generals and soldiers on operations get 1,200 for feeding daily. The CDS, who disclosed this during an exclusive interview on a national television yesterday, said that Nigerian soldiers and military officers are doing well and therefore should be paid salaries that are worth the jobs to encourage them to do more. He therefore called for an increase in soldiers' salaries as they deserve to be paid more for the work they do, adding that although an average of 15,000 personnel has been recruited over the years, there has been no corresponding increase in the number of barracks. Let's see how you reacted online. Now this user says, "If we say make we protest for una now, na still una go send persons come do shooting, in quotes." And moving over to another reaction. Another person here says nobody is actually paid well in this country except politicians. Okay, here we go again. Moving over, Lady KV says, read the comment before you comment. 1,200 daily is the operational allowance and not the take-home salary. All right, moving over to another trendy gist I have for you today. Just yesterday, precisely, there was a trending video of the Oni of Ife honoring Governor Dele Alake of Osun State by rising up. So he was seated. He had to stand up to greet him at a recent event in Oyo State. And this was how he reacted to this story. All right, so right here in the studio, the question has been asked, is it a crime for a monarch to stand up and greet a sitting governor? Let's see how you reacted to this video. Emeka says, so he should stay seated and greet him, unless it is tradition not to stand up and greet dignitaries. This reciprocal respect makes sense. Another user here, Scott, says, Olu of worry, no gree stand up. Shekiri men with pride. Now 5 and 6. Moving over real quickly. Let's see. Okay. Okpeyemi says, prostrating for a dwarf rather doesn't make you short. I find it ironical that Nigerians who love humility feel a type of way, seeing a king being humble and respectful. What were you expecting? All right, we get to wrap up that particular conversation right there. But still in that same video, the Olu of Warri was there seated, and he did not stand up. He just sat, did bring his hand out and did his own greeting that way. Well, whatever works for you, different traditional rulers with their own different styles. Finally, today, officers attached to the Ojo Division of the Lagos State Police Command have arrested 2 suspects, Magnus and Imo Lawrence, for being in possession of fake drinks. The command's public relations officer, Benjamin, disclosed this in a video he shared on his X handle yesterday. Now, in this video, crates of drinks, bags of sachet water, buckets, and other items were seen in a filthy environment. Recently, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control recently intercepted counterfeiters involved in the production of a variety of fake beverages, including wines, soft drinks, and other products estimated at over 750,000 naira in Abia State. So lately online, fake drugs, fake products has been trending. But let's see how you quickly reacted to this video. We'll see the video and we go for reactions. Now, such a gory, disgusting video, right? I know. After seeing where some of the beautiful drinks you love taking are being produced, would you still love to have some this festivity? Anyway, we get to leave the conversation here today due to the time frame, but I really want to appreciate you for joining us on TMI Socials. Join us again tomorrow for another time, and I will see you next week. My name is Anu Oluwakbo Stevens, compliment of the season.